fucking cold in here.
Well, congratulations. Besides being cold, how are you feeling right now?
Ah, top of the world, but I'm fucking freezing. Ooh, yeah. Oh, well, how can I put this into words what I have just gone and done? I can't, I'll be honest. UFC debut on a pay-per-view. I've had the most mad fight week. I'm literally living the dream. You're looking at someone living the full-on dream. That's how I'm feeling.
What do you mean when you had a mad fight week? Was there something going on, or you just mean like...
Oh, no, a good one. I was on Ariel Helwani, then I had a video message off Chael Sonnen, then I went and met the UK governor, Mike Bisping, and then I went and bumped into Volkanovski, and then I saw Robert Whittaker. I'm like, fucking hell. And then I had some secret juice with Paulo. Lots of secret juice. So just, yeah, fucking hell. What else happened? Just I was walking out there and I see Vanderlei Silva. It would be easier to say who I didn't bump into, really. And then I got to try and keep my head together and go out and win my UFC debut against, a really good fighter. So, yeah, insane.
What did you think of the moment overall? Is this how you pictured your debut going?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, I would have liked to get him out of there when I cracked him with the head kick, but fair play, he obviously refused to have the Bo Nickel thing happen twice, and he went and smacked me back straight away. But other than that, perfect, yeah. 3 rounds, good experience. I dealt with everything really well, in my opinion. I'm really, really proud of myself, yeah.
You spoke of the moment, the head kick, and then, the onslaught. Was there anything going through your mind? Like, how did you get the composure to move on and then win the fight? I
feel like because I'm an experienced professional at this point, and he hit me. I'm not going to roll over. I'm in a fist fight, a cage fight. What kind of fighter would I be if I get punched in a cage fight and go, oh fuck, oh no, I don't think I can win this? It was obviously going to happen. You sign up to it. So yeah, that's a bare minimum. You got to stay composed. You got to keep it together and get the job done. And that's exactly what I did. He won 30 seconds of the whole fight. It was a tough fight. I was working hard to, I was trying to get him out there with a choke. He had such a big head and a tiny neck. And because my arms are so big, trying to get him in that little crack, it was hard. So yeah, just a challenging fight, but a dominant win, and I'm happy to get it done. And now I can enjoy myself in America again.
So how long are you going to be able to enjoy yourself before you focus and get back in there?
One thing at a time. Just going to be living it up in America for the next week. I'm staying out here. Hopefully I'll go and wrestle someone on Monday Night Raw on Monday. I'd like to do that 100%. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens from here, but I'm going to enjoy tonight. Take one thing at a time. I'm not sitting here and going to go planning my future fights. I'm going to take in what I have just done, which is phenomenal. A scumbag like me coming out to California and winning their debut like that, unbelievable. I am over the moon.
Well, then I won't ask you who you want to fight next, and...
Nah.
Oh, I thought maybe I'd lead you into that.
Yeah, well... I'll just enjoy this one for now. Maybe I want... Who do I want next? Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw.
Thank you.
Oban.
Alex. The man.
Gangster's Paradise.
The Paradise, yeah. Did we like the walkout song, everyone? Did we enjoy that? Did you watch it? Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah.
Clever. Quoted Ric Flair. What brought you to do the Nature Boy first?
Well, I'll be honest. I didn't have anything planned because I would have forgotten it in fair enough, if you have a quick win, you can do what you planned. Like, I didn't plan to say any of that, but it's truth. You know, with a tear in my eye, it's the greatest moment of my life. Honestly, right, I've watched that much wrestling and the smack talk with the wrestlers. Like, most of my vocabulary in my brain is just quotes from different wrestlers. Like, so it just popped into my head. Yeah, looking down the lens. Yeah.
I mean, you gonna do Stone Cold Steve Austin next, or what's up?
Oban 316 says, I just kicked your ass. You're damn right. Yes.
How did it feel to, your UFC debut in California in an arena, not the Apex? Like, obviously they picked you, for a debut like that.
Yeah, I was as surprised as you were, but very grateful. So yeah, and when they put me in the red corner, then I knew something was going on. I'm like, how am I like fighting a guy who's based in America, training in America, and how is he in the blue corner? So I thought, oh, right, great. Chuck an extra bit of pressure on there, but I dealt with it really well, I think. So yeah, amazing. Not many people say they can make their UFC debut on a pay-per-view. It's an elite list, isn't it? So, and I'm one of them.
You take me back, Cage Warriors 131. You had all this momentum, get that loss, it crushes you. Fast forward a couple years, win your UFC debut. Like, it's crazy.
It is crazy, yeah. You just dig in, and yeah, when it doesn't go well for you, like, I'm not a spoiled brat, you know what I mean? If I lose a fight, it doesn't mean I'm necessarily just gonna, you go undefeated and all that. It's all well and good. I've been undefeated, like my amateur career, I was completely undefeated. It's all well and good when it's going really good. How do you deal with it when it goes wrong? And, I've been through that before getting here. So I've come to the UFC at the perfect time because I'm experienced. I got a veteran head on me now. Just 26, so yeah, I'm really, really excited for my future.
Last two ones. How did it feel getting a win for Shaky?
Amazing. There he is. Yeah, we've had a good week, and unfortunately, my other coach Carl couldn't make it. He fell ill just before we left, so that was a kick in the balls. But me and Shaky, we've had a really good week, as mad as he is.
Finally, what are the chances that you turn back around and fight in Brazil alongside Jack?
I got to be careful in Brazil. After the Contender Series, yeah, I don't know about that one. I'll watch my back in Brazil. I'm affiliated with old Uncle Cheo. Seen Vanderlei earlier. He looked at me a bit funny. I thought, oh, fucking hell, we're not going to do this now, are we? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, man, down here to your right. Oh.
Yes, what's happening?
You mentioned all the people that, you saw, drank juice with Paulo Costa. Did you see...
Secret juice.
Did you see CM Punk in the front row for your fight?
I didn't.
He was there.
Well, I'm going to go and see him after this. I've just been told.
Yeah, there you go.
Imagine what's going through my head now.
Imagine.
And I've seen you on all these press conferences, and I'm talking to you. And you. All of you. Yeah, like CM Punk. I can't wait to catch up with old Mr. Punk, the cult of personality. Yeah, I didn't even see him in the front row. That's insane, isn't it?
You're a fan?
Oh, massive fan. I'm a wrestling through and through. I'm gutted he tore his tricep because, I was hoping to see him at WrestleMania. Maybe he can get me a little side door entry to Monday Night Raw.
Well, I mean, WWE and UFC are the same company. You should be able to walk right in.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's insane. Yeah, CM Punk front row. So I'm glad I got the job done in front of Mr. Punk. What a guy he is.
Are you Team Rock or are you Team Cody for WrestleMania?
I just can't stand the Cody crybabies, mate.
So your team.
Like, he's finished the story. Fucking how old are we? 10? 12? You got, the old big Dwayne walks in. When Dwayne Johnson wants a match, he gets a match. And then we've got all the silly little, kids crying about it. Nah, I'm team Bloodline, unfortunately.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Oban to the left here.
What's happening?
I got to ask you, so being a Contender Series alum and how that's propelled you into the moment you have now, what does it mean to you to have that Contender Series under your belt, but more importantly, what it's done for you in your career in the UFC?
Yeah, it couldn't have set me up any better, could it? Like, I fought a reigning world champion, and I was 100% brought in to lose that fight. They were really high on him. And I took his best shots. I found out a lot about myself in that fight. So going into this fight, I knew I wasn't, if I got put under pressure, I knew I was not going to break. I wasn't going to fold. I know what I'm made of. And you get the experience coming to America, because for us Europeans, it's a big, long, old flight. It's daunting, isn't it? So, yeah, it really has set me up. I feel like I've aged 10 years in this sport in just the last year. So, yeah, in a good way.
And then I got to ask you about the walkout. Alex kind of touched on it. Is that going to be your walkout moving forward from here on out, or are you going to switch it up and kind of play with your nickname and your name itself and everything like that?
Nah, it's good. What do you think? I think so. Is it good?
I like the walkout, so I thought you should.
And I don't think anybody used that, have they? I had Gangsters Paradise and Cage Warriors and that, see, so I've used it a lot. I was flirting with living in America for Apollo Creed. Rest in peace. Can we all have a rest in peace for Apollo Creed, everyone? Yeah, we're all Rocky fans. I was going to do that, but I thought, why is the European guy walking out in his American hat, waving the American flag? It's not going to work, is it? Maybe one day. But yeah, I think so. We'll see. As you say, I might bang the Stone Cold glass out one day if I'm really pissed off.
So it just all depends on the mood of the fight and the context going into it.
Just see what... Yeah, they wanted it last Tuesday, just gone, and I literally emailed it Tuesday because I just got to make my mind up last minute. That's just me.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Owen over here.
Yes.
Obviously, we haven't seen too many Welsh fighters inside the UFC, so do you think following your victory tonight, that adds a little bit of motivation to the people back home?
But this is the first Welsh gangster you've ever seen in the UFC, isn't it?
Yes, fair enough.
Yes, sir. What was the question? I was just going to hit you with that.
Do you think your win today adds a little bit of motivation to the guys back home that want to be in your shoes one day?
Of course, yeah. And we got a great gym. We got loads of the opportunities now for the boys in Wales and in Europe, but especially in Wales now. We've got me and Jack Shaw in the UFC now. We've had Brett Johns and Jack Marshman in the UFC. So we've had, since 2016. Shaky's been coming to the UFC since 2016. That's a long time. So, established nation in the biggest organization, 100%.
And how much more motivation did you receive when you saw that video from Chael Sonnen?
Mate, it fried my head, to be honest. I thought, how is this happening? But yeah, of course, I couldn't let such a perfect week end on a catastrophe. I had to get the job done tonight because, my world is truly opened up now. And yeah, it really did motivate me. I watched it, but Ariel sent me the video on WhatsApp, so I watched it back a few times. A massive shout out to Ariel for giving me his, for sharing the story the way he did, my story the way he did. I know there's some bullshit with him in the UFC, but he's a good man. You know what I mean? He's done me good. So.
Awesome. And as a wrestling fan and a UFC fighter, what were your thoughts on the formation of TKO Group?
Well, they make the TKO Group, and then I get signed. So what does that tell you? It's in the pipeline, son. Amazing. Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
All right, just a quick one. Are you staying in town for Raw on Monday?
100%. I need to get a ticket, unless I'm going to be jumping over the barricade, causing a ruckus. But so you're gonna want to sort me a ticket before that happens. But yeah, I would love to. I haven't been to a WWE for 20 years. So I'd love to come, and if I can get in, I'll be straight in there with all the boys.
You didn't go to the Cardiff show?
Sorry?
Go to the Clash?
Funnily enough, no. I don't know why I didn't either. Just a complete cock up on my behalf. That was just lack of planning. That we were like, oh yeah, we'll go, but we didn't go. Don't know why. Yep. Thank you, everyone.